What up, people? What up, C4, Amy G? Angel, welcome in. We're in the heart of my beautiful city, right before my friend's sold-out show at the House of Blues. You guys are taking a walk with me while they do sound check. And we're gonna go get some Italian food. So don't be alarmed if you hear something like a navigation. You are hearing it because I have to make sure I get there. But welcome in everybody to my live. So I'm right by the Riverwalk right now, but I am going to take a walk to a place that is very near and dear and close to my heart. It's called Domito's. I'm gonna have to stop here because light's changing. This is to go into the parking garage where we had to go unload the merchandise and stuff. This was kind of like Lower Wacker Drive. But this particular place I used to frequent a lot when I lived in this area. It's a wonderful Italian bakery called Domito's. Domito's. I keep on doing that. I was laughing with my girlfriend. She's like, isn't that a bar in Villa Park? Oops. Because it is. We are not going to a bar. We are going to a bakery. They have some of the most amazing food, aside from just having baked goods. I'm going to have to try and control myself. You put any kind of Mexican food or Italian food in front of me, I just want to destroy it. Botrix has correctly joined the chat. Watch Angel time it out. So many of you joining. As you can see, Chicago is not the cesspool that the news turns us out to be. It's actually a very beautiful day in my city. Hello, Spirit in the Sky. It is in the 60s here. We're walking right under the L. It's our famous transit for trains. Maybe I should have crossed over there. Oh well. Oh, you can't see it from here. But that's one of the L stops. Guys, like, what is she walking down the bikeway for? I should be across the street. At this next crosswalk, maybe I'll cross. Mitchell, thank you for coming to the big bad city with me. We are taking a walk because Batman needs to find food before the show. There is going to be a meet and greet and stuff with the record that got re-released today at the show. So Batman needs fuel. And while the boys are doing sound check, I am going to go and grab some food. Because it is shut for lunch. I think we're guaranteed dinner, but we're not sure yet. So I'm going to go and grab me and my friend some food. Yeah, where is Pink? Usually he's always in chats. Brandon, I wish I was there. I'd totally help you move. I hate moving. And I hate finding people to help me move. So we are taking Kinsey. We are currently at Kinsey and Orleans. We're going to Dearborn. I'm actually not too far from Navy Pier. If you guys remember, I think it was last year I did a live along the River Walk going to Navy Pier. He's trying to get a taco. Fucking Amy. Saying pink taco 3 times, sometimes he's like Beetlejuice. Sometimes you say it 3 times and he appears. A beautiful skyline. Ooh, angels choosing violence. Okay. Was that Dearborn? No. Sorry, my navigation is going wacky. There's a bridge up. If you can actually believe these things actually come up, I think, in certain spots. And if you don't feel like walking, you can casually walk down here and get a water taxi. Kayaks. Chicago River. I think Brandon Mitchell, if he decided to move somewhere, it would be warm. Damn, those guys are brave. Ooh, I wish I was on a different part of Canal. There is a wonderful fish spot on Canal, but way far the other way. It's called Lawrence's. Oh my God. Some of the best food I've ever had. Some of the best breaded shrimp I've ever had. No, I believe his dream was to move to Vegas, Spirit in the Sky. That's a little too hot for me. I'd never go out in the daytime. Amy G says hi. Actually, girls saying hey. Hi, Miss Bees. Welcome in. We are taking a walk in my beautiful city to go and get some food. You know, that probably would have been the smarter thing, but I never know how much those things cost to rent. The e-bikes, they've got e-bikes and they've got these like scooters that you can rent. I am going to try and make it back to do somewhat of a sunset either off the river or off Lake Michigan. But we shall see. Because it all depends on time. I luckily have a couple of hours to kill. Okay. Holy cow. BatMan is getting in her steps today. And figures I don't have any step challenge going on right now. Oh my Lord. You people in your imaginations. But this is our beautiful metropolis. Aw, hello guys. They're so cute. Little Frenchies. You know, people sit there and are shocked to find out that I don't carry a driver's license. I've never had a driver's license. I never had it taken away, but I've never had one. Because living in the city, you don't need it. I'm starting to realize I need it more living in the suburbs than I do now, than I did then. Okay, I gotta go to Milwaukee Ave, but BatMan is gonna cross the street and see if Jewel Osco has something to drink. Funny thing is I stopped at one by my house, but I did not grab something to drink. So this is always kind of a weird little area because as you can see there's four corners, but one way is Des Plaines, one way is Milwaukee. We are in Kinsey. Right now, my navigation's going nuts because it's like, no, you're supposed to go the other way. It's like, no, I'm going the right way. Going to Jewel. If I can get in here. Please use other doors. Okay, so I'm walking in the grocery store. If I happen to lose you, I apologize. But stay with me if you can. Oops. Oh, I came in the wrong way. Funny. I came in through the outdoor. Gotta catch them all. Excuse me, do you guys have a restroom?
Yes. Straight ahead by the meat department.
Thank you.
Try this new.
So if some of you are in California, you guys may recognize this as Albertsons. We call it Jewel here, but same company. Look at all the fresh stuff. No unpaid merchandise beyond this point. I can do whatever I want. It's my life. Not not everybody, Spirit in the Sky. There are limits to certain people I won't talk to. What? What? Okay. BatMan is refreshed. That's why I muted it. So now Spirit in the Sky doesn't have to die. It's purely his choice. Oh my God. Forever roll of toilet paper. Go up to a month before changing your roll. Look at that roll of toilet paper. That's insane. I gotta know how much. I don't know how much. Because that's extra large. That is hilarious. Is there a way to take a picture of that? That is funny. A month's worth of toilet paper. Right? That's a huge amount of toilet paper. Okay, I'm not standing in this line to get something to drink. Because I live in a small town, I tend to forget that the lines are way less by me. I can probably get something to drink over at the spot that I'm going to. So let's see. Okay, now we are back on the mission, people. See, these are the bikes that you can rent. But I don't know how much it costs. Yeah, I don't know what it costs to rent those things. Next thing I know, I have like a $25 fee, and that kicks into my eating money. Aww, that makes me miss my Cardi. My girlfriend's so funny. Because of where we had to park, I have the parking pass so I can give them my bag when I'm done. Because apparently my purse is too big for the venue. So I brought a smaller purse. Just in case. I can't smoke inside, so I don't need cigarettes. So my small purse will just carry my phone, my charger. Because I am going to need to charge it as soon as I get back there. Probably. My cat is gangster. She keeps it banging. You guys think Cardi's side eye is funny. You should see my cat. My cat has resting bitch face down to a science. Just one look, she's totally looking through you and judging you. That guy is such a crook. Verdoliak. It's a tough name if you lived in Cicero. Look at all the amazing graffiti. 48ers, members only. Figure I'd let you guys look at the graffiti. I smell something good, but I know I'm not close yet. Hello. You know, women today walking around without makeup, that girl back there doesn't look like she had a stitch of makeup on her, and she was stunning. Absolutely stunning. The party girls are coming out. You look amazing, girl.
Thank you so much.
I'm obsessed with them.
I feel underdressed. These women are looking all beautiful, and I'm sitting here in jeans and a concert shirt with weird colored hair. What up, 420? Welcome to Chicago. This is downtown city area we're walking through. I have a show my friend sold out months ago tonight. Right now as they do sound check, I am going for a walk for food. Because I do not have the luxury of having some of this food back where I'm staying at right now. It's kind of funny how you take certain things for granted, like food. People out by me think pizza is Papa John's or Domino's. I can't deal with that negativity in my life. Maybe if I get back in enough time. Trump Tower is legitimately around the corner from where the venue's at. Maybe we'll go over there and give a double finger salute. So what do you think of my beautiful city, everybody? Do we look like we are in a state of chaos? Do we look like we are all just like killing each other and doing stupid shit? Nope. But regular media will have you thinking that. The current administration says that we are such a high crime wave area that's why we need the National Guard here and Bovino and his goons. But as you can see, downtown Chicago, not in chaos. The only chaos is driving around in it. I love my city, 420. So it's kept me here all the years. I've gone to many different cities with different bands and such, but I've always seemed to keep on coming back home. And sweet home, Chicago. Come on, baby, what you wanna go? You know how many different times that song has been done by different artists? That song comes from like the 30s. Great blues artists. Look it up. This is 294. The wonderful congestion. It's actually moving a lot better than when we were on it. Saturday, almost night. People coming in, people getting the spots. It was kind of funny because I walked out and I had to walk on a certain spot at the front of the venue. And there's already people lining up for my friends. It's awesome to see. Show doesn't start for hours. But people are like, nope, we're excited. We want to see this. It's a big flag. Well, your traffic, I thought my traffic was crazy, but California's highways are like insanity. The fact that people opt out of doing your traffic and take helicopters. You did a date with Gregory and didn't go live, fool? Always complaining, Angel. I think you miss out on a lot of things in life because of you always complaining about stuff. See, I would look at it as, yeah, okay, it took me that long to drive, but I got to hang out with a friend. Some of the graffiti here is just stunning. I don't know how they get to do it. I miss riding a bike. Oh, I'm sorry I missed it. I was probably busy doing something. Today's been a pretty busy day. We had to drive from our house out here, meet up with the merchandise, to go bring the merchandise, and somewhat set it up. So why didn't you go live? Ooh, guys, we're getting close. So, as we're walking here, I'm going to share a story with you and why this place, one of the reasons why this place is very near and dear to my heart. So, my mother-in-law, before she moved to Cicero with my children's father and family, they lived over in this area off of Ohio and Grand. And my mother-in-law used to frequent this bakery. So when I met her son, even though they lived in Cicero at this point, they still came back to the old neighborhood just to this bakery. So my kids got stuff from here constantly. Huge thing in our family. But even before any of us were thought of, when my mother-in-law, rest her soul and bless her heart, were pregnant with my children's father and his twin brother, she did not know she was having twins. So she walks into this bakery one day And some lady turns around and goes, "You're having twins." My mother-in-law looked her dead in the face and matter-of-factly said, "I am not." And guess what? That lady was right. So when she told me that story, I thought it was hilarious. Because if you knew her, she was like a 4'7" Irish woman. She was very short. And I can't even imagine what she looked like pregnant with my ex and his twin brother. She's a tiny woman. Well, she was. Even in her older years, she is very petite. So I could only imagine. She probably looked like a house carrying both those two. And ironically, if memory serves me correctly, because when I had the kids, she gave me his bracelet that he wore in the nursery. So this is the wholesale bakery. So his said 5 pounds. So I think both of them were 5 pounds at birth. I remember my sister-in-law saying how small they were and that they could fit in a drawer because they were so tiny. My father-in-law didn't know what to do because they were not expecting twins. So when one came, they were expecting that. Then they were told, guess what? Another one's coming. My father-in-law said, now what are we going to do? Because they were the 6 and 7 children born into that family. But look at this bread. I get all giddy just seeing the bread. We are going to have a wait, people. This is the history. But tomatoes has been a huge fixture in our family for many, many years because my mother-in-law used to live on Ohio and Grand and kept it up with our family. Places like this is what you need to support. Because these are the dying breeds. Ooh, I see the Italian lemon cookies.
So, you're not, are you in line?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're behind them. I see, right? Are you in line, sir? Okay, okay.
So those things are called, if they're in a knot, they're called Italian wedding cookies or lemon knots. There's different variations of those, but those are so good. Oh, they have the thin ones too. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. These cookies per pound are $17.99. It's hard to say because this place is always packed. This place is always packed. But they're open till 8.
Oh, that's a good thing. That's the time that you come.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you think this is crazy, you should probably be here when they open. I'm sure it's way worse.
Don't tell me they're in line.
This has been around for a very long time. My kids grew up on this, and my kids are in their 30s now. Yeah.
47 years?
This is 1940s, they've been here at least.
Yep.
Where my dad was born? Wow.
And if you guys look there, that's the family up on the wall that started it all. These are all the wonderful Italian pastries I've had throughout life.
Here, let me open the door for you, okay?
That's an Italian horn. Those are really good. The lobster shell is really good. It's like a flaky puff pastry and it's got custard in it. Cream puffs. Oh, they only have chocolate cannolis. What? I want a regular.
She's gained 2 pounds looking at this stuff.
I think they're already out of a lot of things.
I love Chicago. I can't agree with you on that statement. Wow, Angel, that's like the lamest thing you've said yet today. How do they all look like that? I don't see anybody in Cubs.
Mario's like kind of nice.
There could be Sox fans for all you know in here.
They have like the same,
So I'm calling Sox discrimination. Yeah, I'm gonna get some lemon ricotta and lemon nuts. So those.
What happened?
Those are pizzas. You got artichoke and black olive on this one. This is more of a margarita with the basil and the fresh tomato. And that's a mixture of vegetables and sausage. That actually looks pretty good. And then they have sausage up ahead. But I think that's the winner chicken dinner.
What is their specialty besides
The pizza.
And then this is their bread. And then the homemade biscotti. Oh my God. My boss used to make some of the best homemade biscotti.
Yep.
Hello. Can I please have, do you have any arancini still? I'd like an arancini and then a slice of your, the sausage with the vegetables all on it.
The Supreme?
Supreme.
Do you want that heated up?
Yes, please.
Okay, and what about
Or, you know what? Actually, no.
what about the orange juice? Would you like that heated up with sauce? Or
No, because I'm going to store that where I'm at.
Do you want spinach and ricotta or beef and mozzarella?
Spinach and ricotta.
Do you want sauce on the side?
Yes, please. Marinara.
Sorry, I have so many questions.
That's okay. I'm Italian. I totally get all these questions you're asking me. They are great questions. And how many cookies, if I'm getting the lemon ricotta and the lemon nuts, if I wanted half a pound, how many come in there? Okay.
You have to just have it up on screen, see how much, like maybe like a dozen, see how much that weighs out to. But if you want just like half a pound
Yeah, both of those.
of lemon ricotta, lemon nut.
Yes.
Okay. It'll probably, well, a pound is $17, so
Right.
depends on how many you want.
I know the lemon nuts are a lot bigger than the ricotta ones. I know the ricotta ones are like paper.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Ooh, a corner piece. I love you. In a box, please. And do you have the tomato shirt in green? Okay. Could I see what large looks like first? I might need medium, but if large. Okay. I probably made one of your coworkers laugh a couple of days ago because I called to find out the price. And he was just laughing. I'm like, I will see you Saturday. Huh? Because of how excited I was coming here. I live out in the suburbs now, and this used to be a huge part of our family. My mother-in-law brought this to our attention because they used to live on Ohio and Grant. So this was a huge staple to them. And even after they moved to Cicero, they still came back here. It is. Half a pound. You're the best. Okay.
Rena, 3 Caesar and a vodka. I'll bring it to you.
Sorry.
You're okay.
Hey, listen.
So what'd you get?
I don't know, but it looks good.
You are in for a treat if this is your first
my
time. Is this
goodness.
his first time?
His first time.
Oh, you are in for a treat.
When I walked in and I'm like, this is a line, I was like,
But see, it moved pretty fast.
no, very fast.
These girls rock.
Oh my goodness.
The girl who's running around back and forth for me, God bless her.
This gave me a little reminder of, you remember the original Rico Benny?
Yes,
How they had all the pictures on the wall?
yes,
Remember that?
very much so.
You think they were related? Huh?
There's few and far between of these places, but they still exist, thank God.
Yeah,
If you guys ever make it to Cicero, go to Freddy's.
Freddy's. Everybody talks about Freddy's too.
But you need cash
Yeah.
because they don't take credit.
Cash is key. I like that.
Cash
They're
or
old school.
check, but who carries around a checkbook anymore?
Cash is key, you know. They're old school. What you want? How many? You practice on your Italian, all right?
Definitely.
But they make everything from scratch. So you're the second person that told me about that. I did a job over there. Okay, you come here.
Go and see Marie.
That's right. Yeah, Marie.
You know her too? Wait, where was I at? You know?
I don't know. I raised my kids in Cicero, so.
I was raised in
Okay. Berwyn. Can never say Berwyn right. Any self-respecting Chicagoan will say it that way. Okay, let me see the medium.
I love it.
Medium.
I'm wearing a medium right now and it's a cute cash card.
Yes. I am wearing this to work tomorrow proudly. So do you guys have any more focaccia bread left? All gone. I knew coming late it would be a risk. Okay, so I got that. And the only cannolis you have are the chocolate dip right now? I don't want, I want a straight cannoli, no chocolate.
How many would you have? No, it's just these are one of these. We can make them. Let me go see.
Thank you.
Any pepper?
Sorry guys, I had to check something. You are like my angel. I fucking love you. Is there a way to put a tip on the receipt for the card?
We only take cash tips.
Is there an ATM around here?
I have no idea.
I'll look. Because they're all.
It's the noise, the t-shirt. Slice of Supreme.
Supreme.
And the cookies.
Do you take tap pay?
We do. That was it, right? The cookies, the cannolis, the t-shirt.
And then let me actually get a lemon Joe's tea.
All right.
Okay, guys, I am so excited. I got so much stuff. I got cannolis. I got cookies. I got a shirt. I can't wait to wear. So today I wear Lucky Boys, right? Hey, this is how much I love this bakery. So tomorrow, if I do a live, you'll see me in green. I got to get my life right and put this stuff in my bag.
它有卖一些那种 slice 但是如果人太多，我就
Sorry, guys. My bad. Okay. Life right, food gotten. I'm laughing because I gotta look down the street. I want to say yes. I think I've been here before. Like years ago, I once dated this one guy, and his sister lived on May. And his mom lived off of Chicago and Wood, and this would make kind of sense. But I don't know if it was this area. I don't think it was this area. I could be wrong. It's been many, many years. PDF, what up? We're in Chicago. We just went and got my fat ass some food. Before the show starts, because the venue does not open for lunch, damn it. Gotta love House of Blues. But that person that, if you're watching, that did me a favor earlier today, thank you, because you contributed to that food. I 110,000 fucking appreciate you, dude. Very true, PDF. Very true. Unfortunately, I can't touch my stuff until I get to the venue. That's why I didn't have it warmed up, because I've got like a 20-minute walk back there. And by the time we're ready to eat, the kitchen will be open, so we can just give it to them to warm up. But oh my God, I'm so excited. Lemon nuts! It's hard to explain what kind of cookie they are compared to the thin one that I got, the ricotta cookie. So the ricotta cookie, it's kind of like a sugar cookie, but not really. It's not really like shortbread. But it's made with ricotta cheese, and it's very light and fluffy, and it's got lemon icing. Where the lemon knot is far more dense. Again, I don't know how to compare the cookie, because it's not quite shortbread, and it's not a sugar cookie for sure. But if you've ever had like bakery cookies, I think you kind of know what I'm talking about. Because, yeah, they're not really shortbread, and they're not vanilla cookies. Thank you for coming, PDF. I love it. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. Okay, why did they get timed out, Angel? You know that's quotes from a movie, right? From Silence of the Lambs. It puts the lotion on the skin. In fact, years ago, so Q101 is back, but it's not back to how it was. It used to be like a rock alternative channel. Now they play a little bit of everything. But back in the day, when they used to do their traffic reports, they had Paul the Perv. And Paul the Perv used to always say it puts the lotion on the skin. Okay, I could have gone all day without seeing a dead rat. I'm not going to traumatize you people. And I love movie quotes. I quote movies all the time, so I don't know what they said that offended you, Angel. I hate that this fence is here because that's a beautiful shot. Okay, hopefully that turned out. I always take a picture of that every time I'm in the city because I show it to my best friend. I don't know if it aggravates them, but I remind them to come home. He is the wonderful person that those mountain fuckers just doxed, the United States soldier. So way to go, assholes. See how well that works for you. Because however badass you claim to be, you're not even a fraction of what he is. You don't know my friends, obviously. Because that is not weird at all with the circle of friends that I hang out with. They'd be laughing. They'd be like, oh shit, Buffalo Bill just entered the chat. You gotta give them time to say something ignorant, dude. That wasn't ignorant. Quoting a movie. Things you deem weird and things you deem noise are different than what other people do. If Broccoli's still in here, Broccoli, this is our bus stop. They usually run every, I think, 15 minutes.
Like, I wouldn't engage.
And then this is also where people come out of from riding the blue line. There's a stop underneath us. Oh, dude, tell me about it. Imagine growing up in that. How I'm not a 3,000 pound spirit in the sky, I will never know. Okay, hold on. Yeah. CTA, the Chicago Transit Authority. Every 15 minutes, and they take you just about anywhere. The Pearl Club, Revel Ride, the Dawson. Oh, do not think that my walking actually helps. Because my eating at night and falling asleep after I eat, that does not help me at all, spirit in the sky. But I love that you think that. It did help me lose some of the weight during the spring, a lot of the walking, because there's a limit to what I can do with my heart condition. I can work out, but I can't like work out strenuously. And walking's probably one of the best exercises you could do. The murals that people do. It's not all gang graffiti. Heard somebody running. I was like, what is going on? Ooh, I hear something behind me. I don't know if it'll be coming past me. Maybe not. My girlfriend, she's like, are you sure you want to walk around? And I'm like, fuck yeah. CTA bus. They are all around here. No, you're getting ignored with the poll comment. You sit there and say that that person new coming in said something weird. That's not weird at all, Angel. Okay, now that we're over a little past, I didn't want to. Sadly, there are some tents set up here, and I don't want to put those people on because I am not here to judge or make fun of those type of people. I'm not an asshole. I feel bad for them. You don't know what leads to homelessness. Okay, and we are back by the Jewel that I peed in. A 100% spirit in the sky. When they say you're one medical emergency away from being homeless, I used to sit there and wonder how that happened till it happened to me. I've worked hard all my life. Since I was probably about 10, 11 years old was my first job ever. And that heart attack fucked me up. But here I am today, still standing, walking around Chicago. Might not be doing it as fast as I did in my youth. But the fact that I'm here talking to you guys, doing it, I kept on pushing myself. When they kept on telling me I had limitations, I was like, yeah, okay. I mean, I do listen to some things. I do listen to when something goes wrong. So I do have limits. But I didn't want to be stuck in grandma mode. I hated grandma mode. Or as me and my friend refer to a certain period because of the heart medications I was on, hitting the deck. That's why if anybody, and I mean anybody, says anything bad about that person, you just entered a whole new world of fucked up. Because that person was one of the people leading the charge and going, I know you can do this. This is only a minor temporary setback. Even when I didn't want to believe it. And that same person picked me up off the floor. Many a times. And I'm sure I scared the ever-living fuck out of them, too. Wow, there's a lot of homeless people back there. I kind of feel horrible walking with food. And I shouldn't because I work hard for it, but it makes me sad that people like that don't always have something in their stomachs at the end of the night and are living under a bridge when, even though today is absolutely beautiful here, it's going to be very cold soon. And I don't know how they survive like that. But that's me. You know, sadly, that's not everybody. If we had more people like me, I think there'd be less hate in this world that we have right now. I wish that were true, spirit in the sky, but BatMan can be stopped. Because that heart attack in 2021 stopped me dead in my tracks, literally and figuratively. I'm just glad that I'm here to talk to you guys about it. That's what we call greed. Elon Musk is about to become the first trillionaire. Trillionaire. How much money do you need in life? that you can't help people, that your only agenda is helping yourself in your wealth. Sadly, you're right there, spirit in the sky. Especially with the way that the medical situation, 100%. 100%.
Oh no.
I love seeing the dogs that live here in the city. I would love Cardi living here in the city. I think she would love it. I just can't afford it. Oh, trust me, you don't want two of me. I gave my mom a Mother's Day card one year that said, just think, there could be two of me. As soon as she read that, she looked at me and she said, thank Jesus there's only one. And that woman loved me. And there are clones of Batman. They're called Batman's kids. If you don't think that I didn't raise my kids to be just as badass as I am, you're sorely mistaken. My kids were taught at a very young age, you help others and you stand up for what you believe in. In fact, I think I gave my old son way too much confidence, but I am happy he is a lot more confident than I ever was. He's a good-looking kid. He deserves to be confident about how he looks and how he takes care of himself. He does very well. Not sitting there playing video games and doing nothing with life. Oh God, then there'd be two bandwagoners sitting there trying to claim to be fans of baseball. No, thank you. So who cheers for losing teams, Angel? I cheer my team on win or lose. Because that is what you call dedication. So that way when they win, I'm not just somebody hopping on going, oh yay, my team won. I've had to sit in the last 2 years of my team being the shit end of the league. But I still claim Sox fan at the end of the day. And obviously, I know you don't know anything about football. You obviously did not have to sit through the 80s of the Packers, because they were not a winning team. Yeah, the look on her face, Spirit in the Sky, was so funny. I wish I got a picture of it, because it was like look of pure stun. And the fact that I actually had kids with an identical twin is kind of funny in the end. But from what my doctor told me, I had to be the carrier. So since I was not, none of my children were twins or multiples, thank Jesus. But I do wish I would have gotten to see my daughter grow up. Because there is a niece that I have from my identical twin brother-in-law that I think that my daughter and her would look very similar. So as I watch my niece grow, I sometimes wonder if, her and my daughter would be best friends, if they would be having children together and play dates together. But God had bigger plans for her. You guys get around. I saw you on the way there, now I see you on the way back. And God bless them. They have 2 kids in a cart. Well, stroller. 2 kids in a cart. So this is River North area. There. Since you're so obsessed, Angel. I don't know if you can see it. There. Because I know you're a Cubs fan. Is that a Malort shirt? You are fucking phenomenal. That was actually pretty cool. It was like a hockey jersey, but it was for Malort. So again, we are under the L tracks. I'd go up and show you, but then I have to pay. So next time I'm in the city riding a transit, I will show you. There's a lot of parking garages here. Look at, this is what parking costs in some garages. 20 minutes, $7. 18 for in between the hours of 5 and 8, out by 7. Actually not bad, $18. It is beautiful weather here, El Wolf. Thank you for stopping by. I'm here for a show for my friends that they sold out months ago for a re-release of their album that they finally got control from Elektra again to distribute. So I am very excited. How are things going on in LA? I love watching your static videos. And any news on Richard LA yet? If he got out of immigration custody? I've been watching your channel, but I haven't heard very much. Have you heard anything, El Wolf? Thank you, El Wolf. And thank you to everybody who has showed up for this live to go walking with me in the city to see what downtown Chicago looks like. Because sadly, some of you guys who live outside of here will see news clips of bad things that happen here, and I'm not going to say bad things don't happen here, but it's not consistently like they're trying to say. It's not so out of control. Because if that were true, you see me walk past how many bars now? You don't even see anybody standing outside fighting. Girls getting ready to have a good night out. Starting to go dark in the city. That girl's twerking on a car. What is that girl doing?
It's a great moment in time.
Right? Damn, I missed it. She's still dancing outside of her car. So see? It's probably one of the craziest things we've seen in my walk. And that wasn't even mildly crazy. That was a girl just having a good time, enjoying the song, being silly. Tea around town. This looks like it's a little tour thing. Tea treats. And when the big window went past, it looked like they had something in there. My girlfriend was laughing because, whatchamacallit,
Or even like you get happy.
we didn't have a parking space down by the loading dock, which she showed me where she found her cat. That's in her house currently. She found her when she worked here at House of Blues years ago. 10 years ago, I think. Maybe 13? No, I think she said Sweetie's 13 now. So I was like, oh, I told Sweetie yesterday that we were going to see where you got her. I was like, she just looked at me like, yeah, whatever. Okay, so that, if you guys saw my thumbnail, is where I started. I literally have to go see where it says House of Blues, but we're still going to take a little bit more of a tour because I have some time. Sorry. Ooh, cupcakes.
Oh, man.
A lot of outdoor seating and patio still because it's beautiful out. So we are going to go past a couple of things. You guys see what time it is. Okay, maybe one thing. We're not going to have time to do the sunset thing. But the sun is already setting. I just looked at the time. I got to get back soon to get ready for the signing and meet and greet.
But yeah, I guess.
One thing I find kind of weird is there's a lot of people on dirt bikes. We got to cross over, I think.
Yeah, I already got it. I'm just making sure I got it for you. Yeah, it's busted too. Everything different. Yeah, it's like co-op, right? I played a little bit this morning before I came from
Isn't there Canada?
It was just too raw. I played it, you know. I was like, ooh. You know, then after that, tomorrow, I'll see.
Okay, thank you again, guys. Okay, thank you again, guys. I'd do something, and it still didn't do it. Okay, now it did it. So, we are going to do a big finish on our little tour. Let me see. Ah! Look who rolled up. They made it just in time for me to do the double finger salute, and I'll show you why. Unfortunately, we have that shit stain. Hold on, Buzz. Unfortunately, we have that shit stain in Chicago and have for many years. So, let's see. Okay. We got it focused on this. Hopefully. Double finger salute. So yeah, fuck that place, fuck that president, and fuck everything he's doing to my city. Release the Epstein files. We know you're all on them. Especially after that wonderful thing came out from the Epstein estate about what Putin has on you. I don't want to see it, because if that's true, ugh. But that's how we feel here in Chicago about you. I hope that everybody enjoyed my live. I got to get my ass back to Mars. And I will be popping up when I can at my friend's show. So you guys have a good night. I'm going to eat as soon as I get in there so I can have the kitchen warm up mine and my girlfriend's food. So, soon. I'm going to have one last smoke and then I got to head inside. So thank you guys for sharing this hour and a half with me. I appreciate you all. Love you all. And hope everybody has just as fun of a Saturday night as I'm about to. It's okay, go ahead, honey. You're welcome. Hello. Okay. So I need to go this way. kind of funny. Chicago police got out over in that area. They probably get a lot of people like me sitting there double flipping off that place. So, everybody say your goodbyes. Motherfucker. Okay, maybe you guys will have a couple more minutes. There's the beautiful Chicago Theater. And we are right next to the Chicago River. I don't know how many times you guys have seen something in Chicago and seen the structure in your life. And not even realized it. I think there's actually 2 of them. So we are here. Holy shit, I hope that's not what she had to pay. Oof. But this is a venue my friend sold out, House of Blues, Chicago. Lucky Boys Confusion. Let's go see how many people are standing on the side before I go in. They all have to stand outside. I get to walk in. Okay, so people are starting to line up. I know there was a few. So I have to end this because I have to go into a completely different entrance that you guys can't see. Have a good night. Stay disruptive, everyone.